Victorians, the Jew. Oh dear. See.
Good morning, it's Sunday morning and welcome. We set table for them over there and them got ton idiots in a crowd. We set more table for them again. We turn them in an absolute fool. If you don't want on fool, just come round here. So good morning, good morning. A Sunday morning I may beg, me not shame this morning. Post broke coat not in my eye. The Zelle number, £1 or $1 each. Yes, we beg this man. We're not ashamed with the begging. Good morning to all my community and all my family members, platform moderators and membership holders. Good morning. It is a good afternoon from London. It is a good weather in London today, surprisingly, because we're still in the midst of winter, same way, even though them a propaganda, it's say a summer. Sunshine, good morning. Natalia Freeman, Elaine Turner, Jamaican First TV, Patricia Matthews, Country Gal 84, Jamaican Pride TV. I hope a TV by this morning, Brangarang. I wish so much TV I go. Big teach. Wagwan. When I send go call Nikita Burchell, they have a warning for you there. When I send go call Nikita Burchell. Kemar Johnson. Quick. Send go call Nikita Burchell. I don't have much time today at Sunday. Rosemary Samuels. Morning, good afternoon. Sheena Kelly Barris White. Christopher Murray. Yvonne Johnson. Gloria Morris. Joan Dawkins, Angela 48349, Wagwan, my friend. Happy Father's Day to all of the good fathers out there, and to Una Bad Papa, all age I go catch up with you. Good morning, good afternoon, Pauline Dixon, Amina Sarkody. Good morning, good afternoon, Yvonne Johnson. Good morning, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. Violet Watson, good morning, good afternoon. Sharon Peart, good morning, good afternoon. Raymond G. Morris Williams, good morning, good afternoon, everybody. Like and share the live, and while you're not do it, send a call Nikita Birch. I'll have a warning fair, because I like to warn people first, you see. Millicent Jones. Cash. Stephanie Brown. Hope I don't mash up your first name. Colin Stewart, Darth White. Colin Jones, rather, Darth White. Renice Nicholson. Dorothy Brown. Morning, all morning. Colin Richards. Nen Miles, good morning, all, and welcome. What a disgrace yesterday. But the perpetrator is the one that is quite much used to disgrace. Disgrace is really nothing strange. Cousin Marina, how you do? Disgrace is nothing strange to an entertainer. It is common to him. B, good morning, Beverly. Good morning, Tony Tom. But of all yesterday, I think he showed himself to Jamaica as, and to the world rather, as an utter fool. Big letter, dunce. Done it. Counter protest. What does counter protesters do? They counter the argument of the protesters. You challenge the views of the protesters. You make your argument as to what you stand for and by. And also, no normally know it go. Andrea, how you do? Minecraft, Nixel, good morning. To have come as a counter protester under a ban, and thank you very much to the Brokeback Mountain Stars. I go call on a name, because I know I'm not afraid of nobody. Even though I'm not going to no errands over here, Evan Riley. To the two Brokeback Mountain Stars, Vegas and Imhotep, the one who want to say Nesta recent recruit. Check around your waistline, Imhotep. It's kind of getting out of control. Check around it. Put down the burger. But to have come as a counter protester, albeit paid by the Jamaican government and the Jamaican embassy, only make yourselves look like total fools. But what you have done, you have answered my question. I have been asking the question for the past few days. What on earth is Brand Jamaica? Can somebody explain to me what Brand Jamaica is? And when I'm talking about Jamaica, how I should factor Brand Jamaica into that. It was explained yesterday. It was explained yesterday. A bag of knives, ghetto, zinc fence, 2 gay men, 2 labor recruit. Dear Peter King wife, breed me Peter King, said Vegas. I wonder what Imhotep is saying. If Vegas has said breed me, I wonder what Imhotep is saying. But to the fact that they came to represent Brand Jamaica, they were unable to tell us the good things of Brand Jamaica. They were unable to tell us why Brand Jamaica should be celebrated. They were unable to demonstrate or illustrate or explain to the public how this government has enhanced Brand Jamaica. Nothing. A bunch of gully queen. I mean, if you had invited the gully queens, Vegas, you would have had a much more crowd yesterday because gully queens are loyalists. Why you didn't bring your crew out with you? I mean, 8 people, you stood there as a celebrity, an artist. You could only draw out 8, 9 people. You couldn't draw up to 400 people on your YouTube. I mean, Sanjay Sturt, how are you? Run one list. You could not draw attention. The easy jerk work. How are you, bro? I'm go 55 on like the lives. Click the like button, please. I mean, a person who claimed to be of your stature, a person who claimed to be of your status, one would have expected, all right, let's play this as a game, Winston Dawkins. Yes, Mr. Vegas, set to Peter King, breed me, Peter King. Pauline Robinson. Let's go to work, Vegas. Let's say you were promoting a concert. Let's say this was an event, Vegas, and you sold only 8 tickets. Would you go ahead with the concert or would you cancel and refund there? Getting anything done, Vegas, it's not about noise. There's 2 perfect ingredients. Dan Campbell, how you do this? There's 2 perfect ingredients, Roy Perry, to get things together. It is called administrative and operational skill. 2 gay men, Vegas, with 2 bullhorn at their mouth, who regularly hold other things at their mouth, Vegas, doesn't cut it. It doesn't shine through. It showed nothing yesterday other than how ghetto and gully queen and stupid and backwards, big lettered dunce, fucked out by Peter King, you are. That's all it shows yesterday. Not one message. You didn't even came with a narrative. Because for you to build up a narrative, you first have to have a message and then use your narrative to get your message across. Thereby, because you had none, your only choice was to come with the zinc fence downtown, Babsy Grange choke next to zinc fence, galloping. Like, seriously? You, the university graduate, unable to deal with an issue? I mean, call me a dunce if you will. Everybody knows that I'm a dunce. But my God, I can talk shit if I want. I mean, you could talk shit yesterday, other than just like a wailing cat. going at it in the dark, you need train like a rolling car. Utter him out. But some of you must remember what Red Rat did to him on stage.
Has a social media a buzz in the aftermath of Ira Jam's 22nd anniversary concert in New York over the Labor Day weekend. A tussle between Mr. Vegas and Red Rat on stage, and looking at it, it would seem as if it's a much to do about nothing moment, but apparently there is much more than meets the eye. In a 20-minute rant after the incident, and in response to an 8-minute rant made by Vegas, Red Rat uncovered a near 15-year beef with the I Am Blessed artist and all the details about their various encounters.
The common denominator in this whole thing is you, so go check yourself, old boy. I am not the one who let your career took a dive.
Between the two videos were stories of hypocrisy, bad mind, jealousy, and a friendship that was.
We have too much people that are carrying grudges and belly for no reason. My space is my space, your space is your space.
While the real matter at hand boiled down to Red Rat apparently overstaying his time.
Now it was Mr. Vegas' time to perform, at a matter of fact, and this artist, he was performing in my time slot.
And not wanting to be touched by his one-time friend, Mr. Vegas.
We are not friends, we are hold on to my hand, boy.
Him used to insult. If you want to talk about person where them season to insult, so you can't do much to people who post broke coat at them. People when I have shame, people when I have dignity in our character, people who have a price on them, people who are willing to sell themselves out. Them really don't have no shame. That's why they could stand yesterday. And when Vegas and Imhotep up on YouTube, the two national dons, the two escapee from Brokeback Mountain who want come down here, come gay ambassador and come quarrel with picnic them, because that's what Vegas and Imhotep is promoting. It's the Labour Summerwhat agenda. Fabian on this, JP. But we're not going to let you know. Not because Nesta buy you know, or Nesta pay you know, our politician can get on a pound on knee, pound on back, or to catch up and bend over. We not sell out, so we can talk. The fact that we not bend over for Nesta, we not bend over for nobody in the PMP. No couldn't talk PMP till you no rotten. Wait till I get to Nikita Birchall today. If you don't think PMP pay me, Van Holders, how are you? It is shameful though to see how Imhotep just have grappled for the attention and the money. I mean, when the 10,000 US a month done, when Labour lost the election next September, what people like Imhotep them are going to do? I mean, Vegas are all-time seller, him know how to sell and go on. But then again, Imhotep has been trained, so him will know the score. You can't prostitute on yourself out, so. But when you not prostitute on yourself, if you don't want to prostitute on yourself, fine. Don't draw the rest of Jamaica into it. You have not spoken about how good Brand Jamaica healthcare is yesterday, Vegas, Winston Burton. Winston Burton, is this Winston Burton who is Shanka? Are you? You have not spoken yesterday about the paved road that Brand Jamaica has. You have not spoke about the incredible flourishing water supply of Brand Jamaica. You have not spoken about the economy of Brand Jamaica and how black people, because you are on a racist rant from where they Anthony, Tyreek Anthony, how are you? You're running a racist rant from the other day, So tell us how your brand Jamaica government is making black people life better. Because when I run the slave master argument, and it is so dunce when we swear allegiance to King Charles, but we don't have an issue with Mark Golding. It looks like King Charles black overnight. As a King Charles or Mark Golding, on a big letter billboard, dunce. Should the problem be with King Charles or with Mark Golding? You see how these people backwards. The problem is though, there's a lot of dunce Jamaican out there that people like Vegas, Imhotep, Jump Pispan herself, Karen, breed for white man sunny days, even though them are pulled down a white man. Them still a spread the narrative while them are promote Britain. And them a send Mark back home to Britain, but them a promote them Britain for themselves. It just don't make sense. I'm sorry for Jamaicans who aren't able to go out there and read for themselves and fluff through the lines that some of these people can come to social media with. These unresearched arguments. These because they hear somebody say they swallowed it and come and repeat it and have no idea what it means. Just listen to the whole of them when they talk about the cartel case. If you notice, I don't get engaged in the cartel case over social media. There's a wealth of dunceness, misinformation, untrained legal mind, and emotional thinking out there when it comes to the law. It wholly doesn't work. Thereby, I don't get involved in mass confusion. Because when it comes to the vibe cartel issue, with a lot of these dunce vloggers, there is a wealth of confusion out there in the public. And there are followers who think that when influencers or vloggers speak, it goes off it true, and they must question it, and they must take it hook, line, and sinker. I'm sorry for some people out there, because some are so carried away. Some are so carried away. I am so sorry for certain people, because people just like a certain vlogger and then believe everything. When you don't walk and believe what me say, when you go and read and come prove me as liar, don't believe nothing what me say. Well, go and read and come prove me right or wrong. But this is the mind game that the Jamaican government uses these people with so-called influence to play with you. I am not one of them. I will never be one of them. I leave my mind free to slash and cut and burn any one of them at will. Shanka B. Okay. To slash and burn any one of them at will. So me can't take pay for nobody. Because when me see something when me want to cuss you about, me don't want to go swallow my belch. Kevin Fairclough, how are you? Me want to run out and take out chunks out of you. So no politician can pay me to go run them narrative. The government, no ambassador and Ramsey can't pay me to go protest on a foreign soil as a counter-protester. No government cannot pay me to try and silence free speech. No. Me not so fool. A whole heap of government will pass through. So if you go sell out to that one here, what happen to when the next one come? And that with a whole heap of people in Jamaica. What your campaign of noise symbolizes yesterday as well. Tonight, Gray, how are you? What your campaign symbolizes yesterday as well was Jamaica's political campaign. A bunch of noise without saying anything and people hearing nothing. It's how our politics is run. Hence, is why our people can latch rigidly to parties and ideas, because them just have it for war and that time, and nothing has been explained to them. Nothing much out there for them to listen to make up their mind. So them still hinge to the daft idea what uneducated great grandma and grandma did have, and just get stick to, I like this politician. You demonstrated that yesterday. You demonstrated what our political campaign is like unto. A bunch of noise saying a bunch of nothing. You insulted yourself yesterday. Yesterday was your worst atrocity in public.
That got all the mouth. All right, security, usher him out. Security, usher him out. Usher him out. Please don't touch me. Please don't touch me. Usher him out. Usher him out. Usher him out. Usher him out. Take his microphone and usher him out. Take his microphone and usher him out. Take his microphone and usher him out.
He seemed to like using the word please. Please don't touch me. Breathe me, please. I mean, he seemed to like using the word please.
This is the same Mr. Vegas that got all the mouth. All right, security, usher him out. Security, usher him out. Usher him out. Please don't touch me. Please don't touch me. Usher him out. Usher him out. Usher him out. Usher him out. Take his microphone and 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 usher him out. Take his microphone. Just a minute. Just a minute. Take his microphone. Usher him out. Take his microphone and usher him out. Take his microphone. Usher him out. Usher him out. Usher him out. Usher him out. It ain't nobody, just a minute, nobody is coming in First Church and thinks you're going to take over First Church. Not here. Not.
Yes, him like to use the word please. So I wonder if him like to be tied up or handcuffed. Vegas, how much is your price, Imhotep? I may just pay a few gully queens to have their way with you, because I'm not cheap. I'm not easy to sell out to Norman Ferguson and Don Fox. We're not cheap. I'm not sell out easy. How much an hour, Imhotep? And please, Imhotep, can you change the name of your channel? Because from Partner Jaw University come past scene, the whole honor of university. Any other member Vegas did have to come apologize to Partner Jaw? You know, remember when he did attack Andre? Vegas goes after everybody for popularity. This youth is trying to look a revival. When Partner Jaw blew up after the Donnelly situation, he attacked Andre and Partner John, but went after him the next day. And by the next day, come apologize. I must be the first time you ever hear the Jankro apologize. I must be the first time me ever hear the Jankro apologize. When we go for him the night, by next day, him come apologize, because him did refer to Andre as the new kid on the block. And we went for him the night. And by the next day, he run out, come apologize. That was the first time you ever hear the Jankro apologize. Trust me. First time. But him like to use the word please. Imagine what else. Don't touch me, please. Breed me, please. That sounds like some whore, is it not? Sound like what some whores would say. Don't touch me, please. Breed me, please. Come on. That once entertained Vegas Peter King. Look what you have come down to. Look at what you have fallen to. You're crawling like a cockroach all across social media, looking to attack everybody for popularity. You and dancehall queen Carleen Days done with butterfly dance. Me tell you no. How much people don't see out there dance butterfly? There is no revival for Vegas and dancehall queen. Ketep, zilch, nil point, done, over. Get on with it there. Get on with it. It is over. Vegas Peter King. It's over. From the days butterfly stopped dance, you and Carleen career done. I have watched both of you wallowing and struggling and tossing over social media for a revival. You throw yourself at everything Vegas. I mean, what has passed that you have not thrown yourself at to get popularity? How does brand Jamaica mean? Mr. Rattigan, Mr. Rattigan, Mr. Rattigan, Carlos. How does that explain brand Jamaica? No, try to educate a dunce like me in a circle, Marcia Thomas. Taking in consideration that I'm a dunce. Mansa Musa, how are you? Take in consideration that I'm an absolute dunce. I'm hard to learn, difficult to understand. Even Rat, Cat, and Matt, Pam, and Roy, even those I have problem with. Take that into consideration while explaining to me what is brand Jamaica. It shone through in its glory yesterday. A bag of noise saying a bag of nothing. How could you? You came to represent brand Jamaica on your Facebook. From the 4th of June, you have been promoting, celebrating brand Jamaica. Anybody listening to you yesterday, they would have to walk away with the conclusion that brand Jamaica is quite a ghetto thing. It's quite loose, it's noisy, it's gully queenish, isn't it? Churchill Roberts, wasn't that what we saw and heard yesterday? Explain to us the substance behind you celebrating brand Jamaica. Explain to us the shining diamond of brand Jamaica. Break it down for a 4-year-old. Because a 4-year-old yesterday was confused and perturbed by the continuous cat wailing. Wayne Evans, Kevin Davis. A 4-year-old would have been utterly confused yesterday. Hearing a cat wailing for about 3 hours, one would want to wonder what happens to the cat. Maureen Vassell. You embarrassed what you referred to as brand Jamaica yesterday. You embarrassed what you referred to as brand Jamaica, Sharon Bernard. Brand Jamaica yesterday was a weft of noise. 2 gay men with 2 bullhorns. 2 gay men with 2 bullhorns is Jamaica's representative. It is brand Jamaica representative, Yvonne Green. So Tide broke that mountain into brand Jamaica. is what was promoted yesterday. Wearing the Jamaican t-shirt or Jamaican regalia, or you said that is enough for brand Jamaica, or are you mistaken because you were wearing Laverne Brown Jamaican regalia yesterday? Or you then is mistaken that that all is brand Jamaica, that I'm wearing Jamaican regalia and I'm being vulgar? Did you not listen to PJ Patterson, who said you should tone down the vulgarness there? Did you not listen when PJ Patterson said you should tone down the vulgarness? Because that was what brand Jamaica represented yesterday. Brokeback Mountain, Gully Queen, and vulgarism. Show me something else. I did not hear an argument put forward. I did not hear brand Jamaica represented. I did not hear a counter argument to anything that was said on the other side. I did not hear a response to anything that was on any of the posters. What then should one walk away thinking of brand Jamaica? Given your disgraceful behavior yesterday, you're trying to revive a dead career, deader than your dick, one would imagine. Viagra wouldn't help your career, Cheryl Benjamin. What was there yesterday that anyone walked away with? What was the understanding? Now I know what brand Jamaica is. Seriously? Herbert Tuesman. Imagine someone walking away yesterday and say, I've heard it, but now I know what brand Jamaica is. For the whole time you were there yesterday, you refused to turn the camera on your 9 crowd of people, if there was so much. For the whole time you were videoing call to action protesters across the street with your bullhorn in your mouth and whatever else you hold at your mouth regularly. And then Jamaica people get fooled. Get fooled by two Batman. So Jamaica gone loose. So Jamaica gone loose. That will make on an American counterpart them. Because Vegas and Emotep live in America. So them a carry Joe Biden and Barack Obama baptism, come force pound and picnic them they, theirs. Know him, she, her, not them. None of that. Them, they, theirs is what Vegas and Imhotep are enforced on the picnic them. Vegas been promised a council seat in Clarendon for the next local government election. Vegas are working batty hard, batty I got breed me please, Peter King, said Vegas. Nesta promised him that if him win, him a go make him challenge Romaine Morris seat at the next council election for the JLP. Boy, I work batty hard. Your batty may walk out by the time you get to the next local government election because you're working too hard. You're working it too hard to get there. A lot of people think you're working for what Wayne Marshall got. No, he's working for a council seat. Anthony, what going on, bro? He might work hard for a council seat. He might dig out and turn out himself because, you know, say council seat, I really that's how the thief in go on. You see, one of the things that MP thief, we don't want to talk about councillors because a whole heap of the local government money waste down there. So the kickback system, Deborah Cohen, I don't know, call them, I don't know, MP, I don't know, councillor, Sonia Smikle, Marie Messenger TV, control them there, Bruhan-ism there. So him desperate for getting a council seat because him realize entertainment-wise, the whole entertainment industry hate him. Jamaicans don't like him. The diaspora don't like him. That's why not even on social media. You notice when him come out of Mr. Handsome battle hole, nobody no listen to him anymore. Mr. Handsome won the war against Vegas. Mr. Handsome is still more popular on social media than Vegas. Mr. Handsome don't have to go around leeching upon other vloggers, spawning political narrative in order to get popularity. Mr. Handsome has become a bigger star in Jamaica than Vegas. The death of your career was when Bounty Killer, Brand New, Vegas, and then the Breed Me, Peter King, surface. My youth, you're done. You're done. Ola Kana. Right now, Lady Sa is heading back to the stage and she will be well readily accepted and celebrated. Derek Green. Peanut Dread. Peanut Dread bigger than Vegas, you. There's a lot of people who will flip past Vegas that will not flip past Peanut Dread on social media. Sorry. So, Peanut Dread. But to see Georgia Dennison, how him go to war with Mr. Handsome, and Mr. Handsome come turn bigger on social media than him, it's a real disgrace. Everybody this youth. Everybody take him and show him. God, I sing, how you do. Everybody take him and show him, yes, so and this, so. And oh God, him don't realize yet, say, you know, so the Batter Bros, when me take all of them in vain because me don't know where I go. The way how people annoyed, the way how I am annoying. The way how me annoying. The way how everybody fed up on me because me just bore myself in everything uninvited. The way how me sell out myself, just forget like annoying, me thing to say, me going in a politics. Ernst Phillips, how are you? Me going in politics, it would have come with little glory, Diana Atkins. Him thing to say, run into the political circus, that was his last area. And yeah, so you get beaten. Because a whole heap of there to show you up against the wall. A whole heap of there to remind you of how the man was swishing and swiping your woman while you were breaking down and say, we never know, say I saw it go. From you watch that man pleasure your woman, you have become a rolling stone. Mass can't get upon you. You have become a rolling stone. You have become an international disgrace. Your disgrace span outside Jamaica. Pamela Akola. Your disgrace span outside Jamaica. I dare you to go there and book a Vegas concert and a Vegas tour. Go on. Go on. Go and go book a tour. You've been promoting from June 4th and you only managed to sell, what, about 6-7 tickets yesterday for your concert yesterday? 6-7 tickets. I mean, call to action. Busing people from New York and Maryland. People drove in and flew in from Florida. I mean, a big old thrown about, batter about, known for the abuse, where everybody abuse them over social media. You mean you couldn't drag out nobody else with you? Holy pa New York, holy pa Gully Queen down New York, you know. New York full of Gully Queen. I'm sure, and next time, Vegas and Imhotep, put down the Jamaica flag and take up on an LGBT plus 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10 flag. Put down the Jamaican flag and take up on an LGBTQ flag, because that's the ambassadorial job we've been given by the Jamaica Labour Party to train the psyche of the young people to accept Europe's somewhat agenda and the queerness that comes with it. That's your agenda. You're not going to enforce it around here. There's many guardrails around here. There's many people who's around here who are willing to stand up and not fall down and bend down and skin out like you in front of Peter King, Vegas. Only power with strong and face. But me I go allow you, me do too much time. Come here, Nikita Birchall. Hold up your hand or stretch out your hand. Let me leather you with the fan belt. Love, how you do. Hold out your hand, Nikita Birchall. We're going to listen. We're going to listen to the sister again, and then we're going to listen to Nikita Birchall, and then Helmia Birch loose after that.
Bed. It's short of bed, and people are dying. People are dying even when they can get help. And it is a very sad state for the country to be in. Any country that cannot provide good medical health is going nowhere. It's going nowhere. All right. Results come back by 10:30. We say we need to get her to move now. When I went back to hospital, to farm hospital, we say, all right, how are we going to transport her? Can we get a JDF helicopter? I say, what's the procedure? Mom, we are trying to work out her to move, but there is no ambulance again at Falmouth, so we're trying to get an ambulance from Montego Bay. I say, can we pay for private? Dr. S. Dixon, go and tell me, if you even pay for private, no nurse will want to go. It's about the serious. Before we reach there, sir. You know. Monday night, when we went to look for my mother, remember, so she admitted for Saturday morning. The nurse said, Miss, there's only 2 pills left, 2 imodipine left. I said, what do you mean? 2 pills left. We bought a week's supply for $95,000. Miss, there's no pill. I said, what do you mean, say there's no pill? I said, the pill can't last. I said, I don't find the pill. Then last, my mother pill, you know. Or to me, then teeth my mother medication, you know. I said, what do you mean, say the pill last? I said, when the search, I gave the nurse the pill for 1 week supply. Every 4 hours, 60 milligrams. You remember that pill that we paid $95,000 for? Eh? Then say, all right, we're going to search, we're going to investigate who was on duty and describe the person. Then say, call nurses supervisor officer and report the case that the pill is lost, or in this case, stolen, or thief with. When we call nurses supervisor office at Falmouth Hospital, about 8:30 the night, because after visiting hours, someone tell me say she only have 2 pills, and 2 pills is 1 dose because one of the pills is 30 milligrams. So that means that if it's every 4 hours, you know, Jamaica, she would miss at least 3 doses over the course of the night, and they already delay her. You understand me? She would miss 3 doses. Me say no, this I get from worse. Me say no. Me say this too much. This too much for the family now. This too much. Anyhow, because me like follow protocol, me call nurses' quarters and report the situation. Ma'am, you call at a bad time. I say, excuse me? Excuse me? That is at about 8:30 tonight. Me say, I'm telling you that hospital couldn't provide the pill to treat my mother at first. We bought it for $95,000. Give it to the hospital. The hospital lost the pill. And me I report it and you tell me so they call it a bad time in Jamaica. Well, I heard of the matter. We are investigating it, but there's nothing that we can do at this time. Miss, what you mean? Mr. Tell me, Mr. Moore, you tell me, say, we don't go provide the pill. At least get the night supply until it's search and find. You go, Miss, well, sorry. We can't do nothing about that. You have to come back in the morning. Miss, but what is? So, of course, we don't know. Me have to go back to hospital Monday night. And I have the video, and I'm going to release the video when me talk to the nurse. You understand me? So, I say, only if you ask me about a pill. Them don't know who put you on. So, don't you have a pill tray to put pill for that people get to treat their family members? Eh? Miss, we don't know. So what go on tonight? We don't know. They treat people life like garbage at Falmouth Hospital and the whole medical system. You understand me? When she went to Kingston, so look at the ambulance to take her to Kingston. She got to Kingston Wednesday at UWI Hospital. UWI can't believe. They said, when they admit your mother, we said Saturday morning 5:15. We cannot understand. The doctors up there, the team, the neurosurgeon team, can't understand how they have her so long and never ship her off. They can't understand. When she reached out on, she too late. The mother lungs start collapse, her heart start collapse. The mother dead. The mother dead. Dead. You understand me? Because of the heap of delay and back and forth. And no one this will blast. I want everybody to learn about this. Me not eat. First I go in the hospital, me can't eat. You understand me? My mother dead. Died. Friday after 12. Or if you want to call it Saturday morning. Because when Kingston get her to perform surgery, they couldn't do it. Everything start to fail. I should go in the hospital for Saturday. Tell me now, Jamaica, what kind of health system this in 2024? Eh? This must blast. This must blast because it could be your family member. It could be a long time. Me go hospital and they shot a bed and me hold it, but this gone too far. All I keep hearing in my head, my mother they cry and say me head, take coffee. And that doctor Wilkins at farm go say, Mom, you have to wait. See there? You have to wait. She dead. She dead now. And she could have gotten help, but because of the neglect, no machine at their farm. You hear me? We no blast this to me. We no blast this to me. We no blast this to me. This medical system kill off my mother. Kill off my mother. And people need to know. Gloria Smith Paris. Oh, hope you come out of pain now. You suffer. You suffer. You suffer at the hand of the medical system. But her pain don't know. She dead. Her pain don't know. The blast is hit in Jamaica. Blast is hit.
Blast this to me, Jamaica. Blast this to me. The blood of the Jamaican people is on the shoulder of our elected politicians. The blood of the Jamaican people is on the shoulder of our elected politician. No medication can last. Medication thief. Let's drop the word last here and stop trying to be nice. Last way. Claudette Edwards, how you do? Lastly, Brenda, Emery. Last where? Last how? Let's drop that word and say it for what it is. Thief, the lady medication. Lenora Sullivan Kelly, how are you? to her detriment. Thief the woman medication to her detriment. We must drop the word. But let us listen to Nikita.
Hospital has become a symbol of the severe inadequacies and inequalities in our healthcare system, where patients are left to languish without basic care. 3 weeks ago, I visited a constituent suffering from serious diabetes-related complications who had been admitted nearly a week prior to my visit. Shockingly, we couldn't locate him on any ward, only to discover he had been sitting on a chair in the accident and emergency area for the entire duration, nearly a week. He wasn't alone. Numerous other patients were found on chairs, the floor, and even on cardboard. One man in severe discomfort was seen forcing his way through a hive of family members trying to see their loved ones with his urine collection bag and other medical trappings, as his back was strained from sitting for days upright on a chair, he said to me. This past week, I was approached by a desperate family seeking help to find a bed for their mother in Kingston. This middle-aged woman is suffering from a brain tumor, and while she has insurance, still she cannot have surgery due to the lack of beds at Cornwall Regional. Fast forward 3 weeks after my last visit to Cornwall Regional to see about constituents, and my own father faces the same dire situation. He's a stroke victim, faced with no beds and forced to sit on a chair at Cornwall Regional Hospital. This isn't just about my family. It's about the countless Jamaicans who cannot afford private healthcare. I represent a constituency of proud, hard-working people, farmers, market vendors, public servants, good tax-paying Jamaicans. When they fall ill, who do they turn to? They cannot afford private care. Should they have to beg for a bed when they're sick? Should they play Russian roulette with their lives? Are we comfortable with the glaring inequality in our healthcare system? Can we confidently say that today for me, tomorrow for you won't apply to us tomorrow or today? Over the past week and a half, people from across Jamaica have been sending me voice notes, messages, photographs, and videos documenting the appalling conditions of hospitals and healthcare facilities in their areas and the treatment their relatives have been receiving. It breaks your heart to hear of the loved ones who have died on chairs, who have been refused surgeries due to the lack of beds, equipment, or staff. The 500% cost overrun from 4 billion to 21 billion and the 7-year delay in the completion of the rehabilitation of Cornwall Regional Hospital demand immediate accountability. The government must provide transparent explanations for these overruns and delays and take swift action to expedite the completion of the hospital's rehabilitation. No Jamaican should ever have to hear no beds available, sit on a chair. It's time for urgent and comprehensive reform in our healthcare system to ensure all Jamaicans are afforded basic human dignity. This is not just a call for change, but a demand for the basic human right to health care.
Hey, Jesus. All right. We don't have a problem with the information where you bring forward. Don't have a problem with that. We want to highlight these things to the Jamaica people more often on a daily basis. But let me tell you, Nikita Burchell, when you come out here and talk to it, don't come out here in a seductive motion. When you talk to it like you talk to other human. Now come talk to it like we said, you got to school to come recite poem to it. That presentation, them is Birchell. Don't get through to skeptic like me. Me said that a game playing with information. Me said that a upticking and narrativing, Miss Lady Man. When you talk to it like you feel it and you understand it and you go through it and you know where. No come stage with. May we attack your woman, don't do it. This is your first warning, Miss Birchall. Don't come out here like that ever again. Come out here like a real person who understand the scriptic people like me and others are. I get ticked by script, my dear. Don't try it again. The information, Miss Birchall, was good. But the swaying and the prancing and the nonsense and the dancing irritate the hell out of me. And I'm sure it must have done for a lot of people. Don't try it again. When you come out here, talk to me like human. Talk to me like empathy and sympathy involved, rather than I have to be well presented for the camera. How am I coming through? Is my word well spaced enough? Do I look believable? Do I look convincing? Don't bother with it. With there. Don't bother with it. Don't come talk to it. So be warned. Don't come talk to it. So please don't do it. Don't do it, ma'am. You will tick me off. And if you tick me off, I will respond in kind to the tick. So when you come out here and I talk to it, talk like a normal person. Talk like a person who felt the situation from their heart that they're explaining. That they're true about what they're talking about. Don't do it, ma'am. Please, JamaicanTV.com, how you do. Don't do it. Don't come out here and try to do the Andrew Holness game with us. We're way past that, my darling. Sandra Watts Bailey, how are you? We are way past that type of messaging. Your message was distracted by your optics. Your background music was not needed, ma'am. We are well aware of the things you were speaking about. Perspective power. Be honest and be sincere with it, Miss Birchall. You will get through to a lot more of us. So next time you come out here, drop the dancing and the prancing and them something there and just talk to it. We are Jamaica people. We understand everybody. We understand all dummy. We understand people when they speak with language, Grace Linton. Talk to it like you feel with pain. Talk to it like you understand with pain. Talk to it like you say family members of yours who have gone through the same pain what we have got through. Don't come uptick with it. Though nice. And it will make hungry lion like me go after you. It will make hungry lion like me, my dear, go after you. Me I beg pound from the whole on over there. I made it talk from morning, so I'm not ashamed today. Me I beg pound and dollar from everybody. See the Zelle number there. If you don't want to cuss me, I don't have no problem with it. I will cuss on the back same way. So we are beg without quitter in a way this morning. So if you don't have a pound and want to be generous, you can drop it in a Zelle, likewise $1. But A time for a politician them stop, walk, and play them type of game that we do. We pass the days of them, Mitchie, wishing and switching over like we send them go to school for read poem. We never send them go to school for read poem, man. So we don't want them to come out here, come recite a poem to it. Me have about 3 different poem book here. One of my poem book have 360 how much days of the year? It have a poem for each day of the year, 356 or 55 or whatever. It have a poem for each day of the year. So I'm well versed with poem. I'm a great inspirer of Dr. Maya Angelou, my dear. I'm well versed. Thank you, Elaine. Des Ann, how are you? I am well, I really too. On live, it's on the TikTok. Yes, Des, me know how much people over Facebook, but me crowd over YouTube. So if I crowd you there, you can come over Producer Wayne Global TV if you're there for crowd here. And it doesn't matter. 2 people is a crowd. And I want to not talk about the Bible and say where 2 or 3 gather concerning my name. Yes, Brenda, I do have a paper. Where 2 or 3 gather. Anything concerning my name, I'm there to bless them. So, the 2 or 3, my friend, shouldn't be a problem, should it? And I hit on God on the Bible said. Or when a 2 or 3, it don't work for me. I'm going to put up my Cash App, Des. But come over YouTube. All right, I'll put it on the thingy there. Hold on. Where 2 or 3. But me crowd over YouTube, you. Them did damage my Facebook account, so me can't go over Facebook anymore. Me still over there, but Facebook, me don't know how to deal with it. Facebook tell me, say, them not recommending me page until October this year from the war with me and partner job people. Them they do a whole heap of reporting on my page, and it really killed my page on Facebook. But never mind. Many other places over the world. That's a life, but you win some, you lose some. But, please, tell Nikita Birchall, don't do it again. That annoyed me. So the PayPal, I'm going to pin in the top of the chat. So that's the PayPal link there. And I will put the Cash App. But no, but what cost me a call me beggar, you know, coming on Andre and the rest of them. I just feel like beg till Sunday. Not 10 to generous on Sunday, I may tell. But for Cash App, it's only UK. Cash App don't do international, what you call it anymore. Cash App don't do international transfer anymore. It just have to be local. So that's my Cash App there. You will see it on screen. I think I was on a wrong page. So that's my Cash App, and it only works in Europe. It doesn't work outside of Europe. But if you want to come over YouTube, that's the channel if you're looking for somewhere. These are the YouTube channels: Producer Wayne Global TV, Global TV Studio, and GTV Group. But tell Nikita Birchall, if them want peace between we and them, don't do it again. Janet Hamilton, just talk to it. We easy to understand. Don't Salisbury. Even when there's nothing in a lot of noise, we do understand there is a lot of noise, Miss Birchall. Offering there, yes, Natalia, offering there today. So please, I beg you, don't come out here again and talk to it like we're grade 3 picnic and you're trying to be the best teacher. Don't do it. Do not. And the woman said, blast it. Me I go blast the woman. And anybody there here who can help me to find this lady in Falmouth so she get a platform to tell her story, we are open to that because our story need to go out there. Somebody need to be held accountable for the theft of her mother medication and the subsequent murder by the negligence from the stealing of her medication. The negligence came from they couldn't, this is corporate manslaughter, you know, in law. This is corporate manslaughter because you really can't try corporations for murder. So the equivalent here would be corporate manslaughter. Given that her medication was stolen, which led to her death. Given that the delay in transferring her to a level 5 or whatever they would call it, hospital, that contributed to her death. Her family should be able to go after the hospital for corporate manslaughter. This was manslaughter. This wasn't a mishap. This wasn't an accident. This was done deliberately by one failing to transfer to the right hospital in order to get the emergency surgery done. And 2, what time will Ratty be on today, please? We don't remember if he did say what time. Natalia, do you know? Do you know if Ratty did say what time he's going to be on today? But let's just listen to Sister again.
For tough time, the hospitals in Jamaica short a bed. It's short a bed and people are dying. People are dying even when they can get help. And it is a very sad state for the country to be in. Any country that cannot provide good medical health is going nowhere. All right. Come back by 10:30. We said we need to get her to move now. When I went back to hospital to hospital, we said, all right, how are we going to transport her? Can we get a JDF helicopter procedure? Ma'am, we are trying to work out her to move, but there is no ambulance again at Falmouth, so we're trying to get an ambulance from Montego Bay. Mr. Can we pay for private? Dr. S. Dixon, go and tell me, if you even pay for private, no nurse will want to go. It's about the serious. Before we reach there, sir. You know. Monday night, when we went to look for my mother, remember, so she admitted for Saturday morning. The nurse said, miss, here's 2 armored pin left. I said, what you mean? 2 pin left. We bought a week's supply for $95,000. Miss, there's no pill. I said, what you mean? Say there's no pill. I said, the pill can't last. I said, I want to find the pill. Then last, my mother pill, you know, or to me, then teeth my mother medication, you know. I said, what you mean? Say the pill last. I said, when the search, I gave the nurse the pill for 1 week supply. Every 4 hours, 60 milligrams. You remember that pill that we paid $95,000 for? Eh? Then say, all right, we're going to search, we're going to investigate who was on duty, we describe the person. Then say, call nurses supervisor officer and report the case that the pill is lost, or in this case, stolen, or thief with. When we call nurses supervisor office at Falmouth Hospital, about 8:30 the night, because after visiting hours, someone tell me say she only have 2 pills, and 2 pills is 1 dose because one of the pill is 30 milligrams. So that means if it's every 4 hours, you know, Jamaica, she would miss at least 3 doses over the course of the night, and they already delay her. You understand me? She would miss 3 doses. Me say no, what this I get from bad to worse. Me say no. Me say this too much. This too much for the family now. This too much. Anyhow, because me like follow protocol, me call nurses quarters and report the situation. Ma'am, you call at a bad time. I say, excuse me? Excuse me? That about 8:30 tonight. Me say, I'm telling you that the hospital couldn't provide the pill to treat my mother at first. We bought it for $95,000. Give it to the hospital. The hospital lost the pill. And me I report it and you tell me so me call at a bad time in Jamaica. Well, I heard of the matter. We are investigating it, but there's nothing that we can do at this time. I say, what you mean? I say, tell me. I say, why you tell me, say, we don't go provide the pill. At least get the night supply until it's search and find. You go, miss, well, sorry. We can't do nothing about that. You have to come back in the morning. I say, but what is? So, of course, we don't know. We have to go back to hospital Monday night. And I have the video, and I'm going to release the video when me talk to the nurse. You understand me? So, I say, only if you lost my mother pill. Them don't know who put you. I say, don't you have a pill tray to put pill for that people get to treat their family members? Eh? Miss, we don't know. So what go on tonight? We don't know. They treat people life like garbage at Falmouth Hospital and the whole medical system. You understand me? When she went to Kingston, so look at the ambulance to take her to Kingston. She got to Kingston Wednesday at UWI Hospital. UWI can't believe. They said, when they admit your mother, we say Saturday morning 5:15. UWI cannot understand. The doctors up there, the team, the neurosurgeon team, can't understand how they have her so long and never ship her off. They can't understand. When she reached out town, she too late. The mother lungs start collapse, her heart start collapse. The mother dead. The mother dead. Dead. You understand me? Because of the heap of delay and back and forth. And I want this to blast. I want everybody to learn about this. Me not eat. First you go in the hospital, me can't eat. You understand me? My mother dead. Died. Friday after 12. Or if you want to call it Saturday morning. Because when Kingston get her to perform surgery, they couldn't do it. Everything start to fail. I should go in the hospital for Saturday. Tell me now, Jamaica, what kind of health system this in 2024? Eh? This must blast. This must blast because it could be your family member. It could be a long time. Me go hospital and then short a bed and me hold it, but this gone too far. All I keep hearing in my head, my mother they cry and say me head, take coffee. And that doctor Wilkins at farm would go say, Mom, you have to wait. See there? You have to wait. She dead. She dead now. And she could have gotten help, but because of the neglect, no machine at their farm. You hear me? We no blast this swimming. We no blast this swimming. We no blast this swimming. This medical system kill off my mother. Kill off my mother. And people need to know. Gloria Smith Paris. I hope you come out of pain now. You suffer. You suffer at the hand of the medical system. But her pain don't know. She dead.
Brand Jamaica stealing medication. Brand Jamaica nurses stealing medication. Brand Jamaica nurses can refuse to go in a private ambulance for an emergency transfer. That's Brand Jamaica. These are not made up stories. These are real stories. What happened to real people? And to Brenda, thank you for your PayPal donation. To Miss Stewart, thank you for your Zelle donation. Thank you all very, very much. And to Elaine, hold on. Elaine Turner, thank you for your super chat. Thank you. Thank you very much. Megavolt, Wagwan. Brand Jamaica nurses, hey, can refuse to transfer a dying patient. Colleen James. Brand Jamaica nurses steal and sold the medication of a dying patient who later died because Brand Jamaica nurses stole her medication. Oops, official, how you doing? Debbie Jervis. You just wake up after it. I can't tell you when I wake up here. But just when Carlos come on live last night, ask Carlos, at them the time that as we done the broadcast, we go straight, go lay down, and me fall asleep. And when Carlos come on live, at them time they me wake up and go bed. I see somebody who I've never seen before. Hold on. I want the name gone. I saw some name who I've never seen before. Brand Jamaica. Winston Burton. Well, go on. Brand Jamaica nurses steal medication to the detriment of patients. Johnny Adventure. Yes, that's the name I saw. Johnny's Adventure. How are you? Brand Jamaica nurses. I wonder if those who celebrate and promote Brand Jamaica heard of this woman's story. Josiah 123. How you do? In a circle. I wonder if these people heard Carleen Jones of this lady's plight where their mother was murdered by the hospital, corporate negligence, stealing of her medication, refusal and delay of transfer to a high-level hospital. Sorry, Zeres, how you doing? All led to her death. This is corporate manslaughter. We should not see it as any. If it was a person to person, it would have been murder. But because you can't charge corporation for murder, the highest you can go with them is corporate manslaughter. This is corporate manslaughter, done it, Wainwright. And this is how it must be seen. This is how it must be spoken about. And to Miss Nikita Burchell, I hope you step onto this story and stand with the family all the way, pointing them. I wonder if Isaac Buchanan would want to take on such a case. I wonder if John Clark, because John Clark, Isaac them years ago, was doing one of these cases for me, you know, never get anywhere much. But in 2018, the Black River Hospital, Sonia Foster, murdered my 3-year-old grandniece. She went there with breathing difficulty. I'm telling you how the people them wicked and lie. But I don't know what the system did to ISAT, and I don't know what if Ministry of Health did just threaten ISAT and John Clark, because at that time they were at Jamaican for Justice. And the truth is them just walk off of the case without much. But the baby went to hospital. The mother took the baby to hospital with breathing problem. The nurses refused to even check the vital signs of the baby. Even when the mother is there begging for help, nobody pay her any attention. Until about 3 hours later, the baby died in her arm. The hospital wanted to do, because I was advocating for the family, the hospital wanted to do a post-mortem. I told the hospital, because that time I told my family, do not communicate with them. I will do all the communication. Even if my family was going to communicate with them, they carry something written out on paper. So they had to communicate with me in writing. I asked them for a letter of all of what was done when the baby came to the hospital in time chronology. They gave me a letter to say they checked all the vital signs and everything was normal. That was the death letter, and I don't understand why this case didn't progress. But that was the death letter. That they told us they did all the necessary and the baby was fine, which died 3 hours later. When they want to do the postmortem, I said to them, under no circumstances, I will accept a postmortem being done by the government pathologists. It was a struggle to find a pathologist over Jamaica. Them time I was communicating with Flight Green. I think I had one communication with the dirty Dr. Tufton then. I was communicating with Dr. Dayton Campbell, Dr. Dwayne Spencer, that's Kern Spencer's brother, because I needed help to find a pathologist. And luckily, I think it was either Dwayne or Dr. Campbell who point me into Dr. Vassell's direction, who's a private pathologist, and she was able to take on the job. They can't do the pathology when they get there, but they are in observation and of all the checks that the government pathology done and whether they agree or disagree. Similarly to what Reverend Bailey did when they assassinated Reverend Moore. And what the autopsy results showed is that one of the baby lungs had completely collapsed and the other one was 3/4 way damaged. But the hospital gave us a letter setting out all the vital checks that they've done and that the baby was okay, who died 3 hours later. That case was been led by Isaac Buchanan and John Clark, but for some reason, it didn't get anywhere. I did ask a question, were they threatened by the government? I don't know. I didn't get a proper answer. But let it be said that I have been through this, what this woman is going through now. My family, all of us went through exactly this in 2018. If you speak to scores of people in my community, they will tell you Black River Hospital killed my parents. Because when them go there, not much never do them. But them come out in a body bag because of negligence and lack of care. This has gone all across the country. I wonder if Brand Jamaica realized that we are running a butchery, an abattoir, rather than a hospital. I wonder if Brand Jamaica realize that even though Brand Jamaica has an inability to articulate themselves, strip off your clothes and wine harder, Vegas. If a Romaine Morrison seat you're going for the next local government election, strip off your clothes and wine harder. If you want to do it like when the Prime Minister Muhammadu was on stage, try it. But you're going to need to work harder because Romaine Morris is a political stalwart. Meaning said, anywhere he go independent JLP PNP, his people will follow him. You know why? Because the guy does his work. The guy is a people person, Feline. The guy's a people person. That's why it was easy for him to take his JLP supporters over to the PNP. Not one person in the entertainment industry would stand up with you. It's surprising to see how such a so-called popular person just run around on social media and try to hitchhike on every other vloggers. You know, these vloggers are more popular than you, Vegas. These vloggers that you're hitchhiking on for popularity, the popularity hitchhike that you're on social media, the vloggers are more popular than you. You tried with Andre Stevens and we back you up immediately. You have to run out and apologize the next day. Robert Honeywell, how you do? Him have to strip off him clothes, Robert, and whine harder. If a Romaine Morris seat, he might go after Violet Watson. He going to have to strip and whine harder because we are do not enough to get that seat there. Because Romaine never have to work hard in JLP supporters come over and give him PMP seat. He never have to work hard. So you're going to have to whine extra hard if that seat there work. But it's not easy to get some. So I don't know how else you plan to do. If you're going to tell them, tie me up in a handcuff and breed me, like you told Peter King. I don't know if that you do. But next time, an advice to you. Hat off the press. How you do, sister? Next time, before you go to road, go embarrass yourself. Grab a scrap of brown paper, even tear off a piece of sugar bag. Get fire coal and write Penny and say, I'm going to tell them about how wonderful our healthcare is. I'm going to tell them about our roads. I'm going to tell them about our economy. You can't come and become a set table for you as you reach the everything drop out of your head. So wailing like a cat in dark night. Somebody open the door and let the cat in, please. Calm the noise down. Because I'm hungry, so the cat I got to make the noise and open the door and let the cat in. Breed me, please, Vegas said to Peter King. Yeah. My youth, every vlogger over here. Every vlogger out the road more popular than you. Look at your YouTube channel yesterday amongst all the other vloggers who were vlogging yesterday. Nobody never pay attention to you, my youth. The few half dozen JLP people. I mean, if you call out the Gully Queen, they might say, you know what? Andrew Mac, I have become your ambassador. I mean, you'd have had more support yesterday. I mean, the nights would have Wassara because you contracts with Gully Queens. It would be in a nice competition. But to the gentleman of Brokeback Mountain, Imhotep, change your name, your channel name from Imhotep University to Imhotep Noise or Imhotep on the Down Low. Imhotep on the Down Low would sound much better. you see. Because obviously, you're on the down low. Anybody sell themselves out to Vegas and Nesta is on the down low. So please, change the name of your channel. And when you not come out here for act bright, members say me out here. Me out here sit down and talk for an hour and a half. And me not talk for nothing written. Me talk for an out, yes sir. Imhotep become a bright like that. Me not done for just come turn up a bark out a bullhorn because you're used to holding a dick to your mouth, so you want a public reminder. That's not what counter-protests mean. I mean, go back and watch as much protest and counter-protest as you can and see if both parties do not have counter views to each other views. They not just come with knives. They not just come with 6 people. No man, not Imhotep Trump University. Imhotep down low. Jack the university name. 6-0, how you do? Jack the university name. Imhotep and the down low. And that's for Imhotep there. Imhotep on the down low. Or the Brokeback Mountain vloggers. We not knife up anything for nobody around here. Imhotep on the down low or the Brokeback Mountain vloggers, the somewhat pride ambassadors. LGBTQ plus Vegas and Imhotep. That's what the plus means. LGBTQ plus Imhotep and Vegas. Thank you very much, Maureen Song. How are you? For being here on a Sunday morning. I didn't have to come out here because the broadcast was so long yesterday. I never get the time to respond to the Brokeback Mountain artists. I did have to come teach you. So next time, get paper bag and fire pole, Alfonso Blessed. Get paper bag and fire pole. Write down something. If you manage to afford a pen, write it on the back of your hand or even in your hand, just so that you might be able to have something to say. For everybody not turn around and say, "What you fool? What you fool? What you fool?" No, sir. That would be a hurt and pain deep inside. The man shouldn't really ram him woman so hard. But then again, Vegas, you should look at it. The man can do what he wants to do, Vegas, Estudar. The man can do what? Where you go look upon it for? Why did you go and look at it? And now you're eternally damaged by how pleased your woman is by another man. And you tape it, and you go look upon it, and you publish it, and you it damaged after your career, it flop. Allow me to tell. Drop the ranking baggy, Vegas, sniffing it. Drop it. I wonder if Imhotep is learning the baggy sniffing thingy around here as well. The laundry sniffers. I wonder if Imhotep is learning how to sniff laundries. Let me tell you who for laundry you know figure sniff. Karen Cross. She always a piss on her foot. Rank like ram goat. Thank you all very much for being here with us on a Sunday morning. And don't forget to show our friend before no go. Notice we don't have no day off this week other than the one sick day. Other than the one sick day. Me not have no fetish university. Mr. Rattigan, Mr. Rattigan. There was a fetish with Rattigan, Herb, and Carlos yesterday. Fetish university. Whoa, and there's a real miraculous. The fetish university. Yes, that's the Imhotep. Carlos, Mr. Ratigan, Herb, I mean, what was that, gentlemen? That sounds fetish and horny. Especially holding a bullhorn in front of your mouth at the same time. Given that Vegas doesn't mind getting breed publicly, I mean, you couldn't make this up in the best thriller novel if you try to be the best writer. Could you? My youth, get a grip of yourself. Carlos, Mr. Ratigan, Mr. What? What was it? What did you want? What was happening to you? Were you looking for help? Shauna Smith, how you doing? That's all we heard. I hope we never compound ourselves yesterday when I call out the big gentleman them name. Mr. Ratigan, Carlos. I hope we never compound ourselves. Can't look at careless gal. People just have to say certain things sooner or not, just have to act certain way in a crowd. Careless trannies. Like, oh no, and I just start piss up and wet up on herself. Anyway, me gone. All right? Yes, Evan Riley, that is so true. Them get a kicks out of it. It looks like it's the only thing can give rise to the little small, soft dick that Vegas carries. Done, Vegas. Thank you. Thank you. See you right back here tomorrow, man. Come on tonight. See you right back here tomorrow for your At a Glance program when we will continue. And if they say, if anyone can help me to get in touch with this lady from Falmouth so she can come tell her story, please do. Because she said, put it on blast. We need to put the national health care, the Jamaican government, and the brand Jamaica and blast. Thank you very much, and good morning, good afternoon from Global Television Group. I want to you, Carlos, but they are rub Vegas over and you just arrive. But me give him a good rub out anyway. And me give him a good lesson to Carlos because me have to teach him, say, next time, go back and watch what protest and counter-protest is. Because God knew to have come there without a message, haven't dealt with a view, I haven't dealt with an issue, have not even say what brand Jamaica, and this whole thing brand is mistaken by regalia. When you talk about brand Jamaica, Vegas, Valerie, Polaris, when you talk about brand Jamaica, it's not about regalia we're talking about here. We're talking about what make brand Jamaica. And that's a whole lot of things coming together, Vegas. One, though, that is not of it. It's staying in the dark, wailing like a cat from Brokeback Mountain with a bullhorn at your mouth. God knows Vegas and Imhotep. What else? You two prostitutes, down low fetishes, hold at your mouth regularly. And to you, Imhotep, change to Fetish University. Because the only thing we remember you all did yesterday, Carlos, Mr. Ratigan, Herb, and that is fetishness coming from an LGBTQ plus Vegas and Imhotep. You know? But me know you will watch it over, Carlos, so we're gone. Anyway, make we set table for mash up Vegas again because we set table and him come out in a crowd a whole like dog. Make we set table for Vegas again.
Oh yes. Katorian Sajo. Oh dear. Say.
The people me gone, me I go over hot top compressor, premium, it's 100